Good morning, God. Woo.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Miracle Morning Mastermind. Coach Fard Bell here, Sacramento, California. And just super excited, everybody. If somebody's joining or viewing this for the first time, let me mute out the line. We got some background noise. If somebody's joining us for the first time, welcome. This is a part of the Born CEO movement. And our mission is to inspire, empower, and equip purpose-driven people to become financially independent and to do what they were born to do. That's my life's mission. That's my life's work, my life's passion, and my joy to serve in everything that we do. We have a nonprofit Born CEO Leadership Academy within the Born CEO movement. We do a free personal development meetup currently on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's available at BornCEO.com/meetup for those to register. That's for teenagers and adults. We want to reach all generations, multi-generational. And have that multi-generational impact through the Born CEO movement with these life-changing principles, this life-changing environment for those that understand the value of how to accelerate. Those who are like, look, I know how far I'm taking myself on my own, but I can go much further faster with mentorship, with coaching, and I'm willing to invest in coaching to accelerate and to be around other people that are serious about their personal development. We have a coaching program. We've got resources available, and those could be found at BornCEO.com under the services menu on the menu bar as well. And I'm super excited because we're about to host a mastermind retreat in person in San Diego, California, August the 4th through the 6th. That's going to be powerful. And those who are invited to that retreat will be those who are a part of the level 4 coaching program that is currently only $9.97 a month to have that level 4 high level coaching. And some of you have been experiencing some of those benefits as a bonus right now, including this daily mastermind as well. And so we're super excited about some of the things coming down the pipeline. That retreat is going to be amazing for a small group of folks that are ready to accelerate on a whole nother level as well. So that'll be August 4th through the 6th in San Diego, California. And then I'll be putting out the schedule because some of you all participated in the breakthrough session that we had in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in January. Some of you were in New Orleans, and we had a breakthrough summit in New Orleans, Louisiana, not too long ago. And we're going to be having some more breakthrough summits as well. And I believe we're going to do one August the 7th in San Diego, California, as well, right after the breakthrough retreat. So a lot of exciting things coming down the pipeline. But today, this past week, we've been digging into goal achievement, talking about the 3 levels of goal achievement, from goal setting to goal planning, and then goal achieving. Those are 3 completely different phases when it comes to goal setting. And one of the questions that came up is about sabotage. How many ever felt like you were getting in your own way? Anybody other than me ever felt like that before? Like something you were getting in your own way. You had something that you needed to let go of, or something you wanted to get to the root of so that you don't stop yourself from going as far as you can go. And sometimes we feel like we've hit a wall, or we feel like we've gotten stuck, or we realize, and when that happens, it's not a bad thing, by the way. Let me just say that. If you feel like you hit a wall, you're in the process of goal achievement, you feel like you hit a wall, you feel like you got stuck, that is actually a great place to be. Coach, what are you talking about? How is that a great place to be? I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be hitting a wall. Why, how is that a great place to be? Because it's feedback. It's feedback. It tells you something is here. I might not consciously know what it is, but you're getting feedback. I'm getting a picture in my mind. When we were younger, my dad got me and my brother metal detectors, and it was so cool. He loved different gadgets and electronics, and a metal detector. You'll see people on the beach sometimes, and they've got their metal detector and they're scanning the sand because they cannot see if there's any jewelry in the sand or in the dirt or anything that might be valuable, coins that might be valuable. But the metal detector can detect the metal that we cannot see with our physical eyes. So once that metal detector scans over a certain spot in the ground, it starts beeping. If it's a light beep, it's like picking up a light signal of metal, deep, beep, deep, deep. And if it's a heavy amount of metal, the sound is even louder. Beep, 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 beep. It's telling you there's metal there, there's something there. So when you become aware that, man, I feel like I'm hitting a brick wall, I feel like I'm not able to go further, I'm not consciously seeing what it is or aware of exactly what it is, but I can feel myself getting stuck. That's like your detector going off saying, beep, 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 there's something here. Now, what if that detector never went off and you just kind of went through life thinking, "Oh, this is just normal." And so you never check what it is. So if you feel yourself getting stuck or you feel yourself hitting a wall, be excited and just decide, you know what, there's something here and I'm about to get to the root of it and I'm about to have my breakthrough. So Ms. Kramer, why don't you kick us off? You have some questions about
Yeah.
this topic. Let us know who you are, the Born
All
CEO
right.
of.
My name is Rachel Kramer, and I am out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am the born CEO of Rachel Kramer Incorporated. So I'm going to be transparent and honest and forward with this, and this is something that what I call sabotaging, and uh because I feel as if that I'm in a space of that sabotaging myself. Like things are good, things are going in the direction I've worked so hard for, and all of a sudden I come to a stop. I come to a halt, as if that like I got things that got to be doing. I should be doing. I know what I got to be doing, and why am I just taking the day off? Like this is not good. It's like that. Um, it's like I'm in my airplane. I'm getting it up. I'm almost got it on autopilot. I'm getting that last little bit of going, and then I let go of the throttle, and it starts to coast downward ever so slowly. And then I want to wait to pick it back up after I'm back in a comfort zone almost. And I had this discussion with my son last night. So he was like, he said, Is it kind of like I feel that sometimes, like I'm pulling on a rope, I'm pulling the rope, I'm getting the rope, I got this pile of this rope is sitting over here, and and I'm almost at the end of pulling this heavy rope, and then I just let it go. Said, okay, I'm done. I mean, what does this mean, coach? And what am I doing to myself? Everything I've worked so hard for. What does this mean? Back to you,
Yes,
sir.
so good. Put a one in the chat if you can relate to that and put up some hearts for Ms. Rachel Kramer as well, because all of us have either experienced that, probably will experience some version of that. And that is a normal part of personal growth. In fact, what Ms. Kramer is describing right now, let me see if I could change my background. What she's describing is a part of Purpose Trail. It's a part of Purpose Trail. And if you see Purpose Trail, let me see. There we go. Can y'all see this on my screen?
Yes, sir.
Trail marker number 6 towards the top of Purpose Trail is success, sustained growth, and transformation. Sustained growth and transformation. When we experience that wall, that sabotage, and if y'all caught the description, it's like, man, I'm on track. I got my goals. I'm making progress. I'm right there. And then I just let go. I take a break. I take a nap, right? Like right there at the close to the finish line, it almost feels like. It's like, what in the world is happening there? And that could be more than one thing happening, but here's the one I want to really shine some light on this morning. Comfort zone. We must treat our comfort zones like an addiction. Old comfort zone. You know what? I might call that OCZ. OCZ. Old comfort zones. Old comfort zones. So here's the journey that we're on as we achieve new goals that we want to sustain. Let's say somebody, for example, is accustomed to earning $5,000 a month. And that's their old comfort zone. They're already accustomed to earning $5,000 a month consistently. That means they have the identity. They already have the identity, the self-image of a $5,000 per month earner. They already have the habits and routines of a $5,000 per month earner. It's normal. It's the new comfort. It's the old comfort zone for them. It's become a comfort zone. They already have the associations. Pay attention to this list, everybody, and capture all these things that I'm itemizing on this list. They have the associations that help protect that $5,000 a month, meaning they're around people that help reinforce their identity as a $5,000 per month earner. These are some of the unconscious things that are happening. They think they're just making $5,000 a month. But no, all these things are a part of what helps them and helps them sustain $5,000 per month. They are in environments that support that $5,000 per month identity. They have $5,000 per month standards. $5,000 per month standards. They have $5,000 per month friends. $5,000 per month friends or mentors, or the lack thereof of stronger ones. And they have $5,000 per month work ethic. If we look at the 5 internal gauges, the five internal gauges, desire, belief, focus, urgency, and work ethic. Desire, belief, focus, urgency, and work ethic. They have $5,000 per month desire, belief, focus, urgency, and work ethic. It's safe to assume. So let's call that the old comfort zone. And then let's name that person. Let's name that person Bob. Or no, let's get a gender neutral name. What's a name? What'd you say?
Taylor.
Taylor. So Taylor has all those $5,000 per month attributes, and that's Taylor's old comfort zone. But one day Taylor decides, you know what? I'm ready for $10,000 per month and beyond. What must take place in order for Taylor to not just hit $10,000 per month, but sustain $10,000 per month. Here's what happens. Let's break this down. So Taylor starts writing out $10,000 per month goals. He or she starts doing $10,000 per month affirmations, $10,000 per month activities. They get with a coach and say, hey, what do I need to do in order to create $10,000 per month activity? In fact, Taylor gets with Coach Farbell and discovers 10 steps to 10K per month. Taylor has the whole list of the 10 steps to 10K. It's spelled out exactly what to do to create $10,000 per month consistently in her business or his business. And now Taylor starts doing the activities. Now, what is Taylor's identity set for? Go ahead and unmute for me or comment in the chat. What is Taylor's
5,000 a month.
How
He's
much?
trying to change. It's set for 5,000, but he's trying to change it to 10,000.
Exactly. So Taylor's attempting to do $10,000 per month behaviors, but Taylor is programmed to earn $5,000 per month. Now, by the way, Taylor used to earn $2,500 per month. And Taylor went through a transformation process and became a $5,000 per month earner. Taylor doubled their identity, their income, their standards, their environment, their association. Taylor decided, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being stuck at $2,500 a month. I deserve better. My family needs more. I've got these expenses. You know what? I'm going to get a different job. I'm going to take on some new skills. I'm going to network. I'm going to build some new relationships. I'm going to change how I dress. Taylor transformed from $2,500 a month to $5,000 a month. And that was the highest Taylor had experienced before. And so now inside of Taylor is this celebration like you have reached your goal. The thermostat, Taylor's subconscious thermostat has reached the temperature that it was set for. So in order for Taylor to sustain $10,000 per month, Taylor must go through that same transformation process and reset his or her thermostat to $10,000 per month now. That means Taylor must have $10,000 per month emotions, $10,000 per month visualizations, $10,000 per month environment, $10,000 per month standards, $10,000 per month resolve, $10,000 per month associations, $10,000 per month friends and mentors, $10,000 per month desire, belief, $10,000 per month focus, $10,000 per month belief, $10,000 per month urgency. At $5,000 a month, Taylor doesn't have to move as fast in her business or his business. Taylor's already on track to earn $5,000 per month. But if Taylor wants to earn $10,000 per month in the same amount of time, Taylor must lead her organization to produce in 2 weeks what it used to produce in 4 weeks. Oh, let me say that again. I don't know who that was for. Some of you, this is going to be a breakthrough. Some of you, this is going to be seeds planted that will become a breakthrough. Some of you, this will help break up some stony ground and prepare you to receive some future seeds. Listen, family, that's a different level of urgency that Taylor was not accustomed to. Taylor was accustomed to doing, watch this. Let me give you another twist. Taylor is accustomed to doing $10,000 per month activity in 2 months. Taylor's accustomed to making $5,000 in 4 weeks and then another $5,000 in another 4 weeks. So Taylor's earning $10,000, but Taylor's accustomed to earning $10,000 a month, $10,000 every 8 weeks. So how do we turn that from $10,000 a month in 8 weeks to $10,000 in 4 weeks? That's an urgency shift. Now, if Taylor is in the S quadrant, as with the self-employed mindset, Taylor's thinking right now, I've got to do that myself. And that's okay if that's what Taylor wants to do. Taylor's thinking, I've got to double my productivity, my work ethic, and double my personal urgency so I can produce 10,000 per month instead of 10,000 every 2 months. By the way, that's a really good practice, a mental practice for the belief is to realize, wait a minute, I'm already achieving that in X amount of time versus I've never achieved that before. That lands differently. And Taylor used to say, I've never earned 10,000 a month before. It's hard for me to get my mind around the fact that I can earn $10,000 in a month. But then she talked to me and I said, no, Taylor, you earn $10,000 already every 8 weeks. So you are already accustomed to earning $10,000. You've already accomplished $10,000. You've just been giving yourself and your team 8 weeks to do it instead of figuring out a way that your team can do that in 4 weeks. Doesn't that give you a little bit more confidence to acknowledge that you're already accomplishing the goal? You've just been giving yourself more time to accomplish it. So yes, it's a mindset shift. It's an identity shift. To me, it's a total shift. It's a total shift. If you want to ensure that transformation, Taylor is competing. The old comfort zone is competing against this new comfort zone. She wants her new comfort zone. He wants his new comfort zone to become $10,000 a month instead of $10,000 in 2 months. That means Taylor must transform everything if he or she wants to ensure the transformation. They must transform everything to match that new comfort zone. Ms. Kramer, what are you taking away from this? And Ms. Doyle, Dr. Mack, I want to hear from you all. Ms. Kramer, you kick us off.
Yes, sir. So what I need to do is just transform my goals, and which changes. It's time to change the thermostat. Be in control of the thermostat, not let it go all, oh, somebody else over here needs it to be hotter, and then somebody over here needs it to be cooler. No, you control the thermostat. And then I means I need to control my mindset, which I need to change, just gradually add and transform that into my next level. It's a
Yes.
transformation into the next level, the next stage of this glorious goal that I haven't even seen yet. I haven't experienced it yet. I can't even see it yet because I haven't been there yet. So I got to go into this with an open mind and change my mindset to form myself around and transform myself around this new life, this new goal, this new situation, this new part of my goal that I haven't even experienced yet. Good stuff.
This
Thank you,
is so,
sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
you're welcome. Put some hearts in the chat for Ms. Kramer and drop your answers in the chat because we won't have time for everybody to unmute. But I've got a visual for you all. This is about to be so powerful about controlling your thermostat. Watch this. Controlling your thermostat is controlling your identity. Remember, watch this. The power of a thermostat is so wonderful to have a thermostat because when you want to change the temperature in your house, if you didn't have a thermostat, you might have to physically cool down your house. Can you imagine Imagine you don't have a thermostat, but you want to change the temperature in your house. So you go run to the grocery store and grab a bunch of ice and put some ice coolers all around the house, and then you grab some fans, some handheld fans, and you're like fanning it, trying to change the temperature. Or imagine it's too cold in your house, so you start building a bonfire in your house, and you're manually building fires, and you're manually keeping the house warm. That's a lot of work, isn't it? Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? To physically try to cool down your house yourself. That's what you're doing if you try to achieve a new level without controlling a thermostat, without using your thermostat. You wouldn't in your right mind, especially if once you realize you have a thermostat. Imagine you've been going through life physically trying to cool down your house or heat up your house yourself. And then somebody pointed out to you one day, hey, you know you got a thermostat right there, right? You've been paying for it. It's already paid for. You got a thermostat. All you have to do is change the thermostat. And you go, wait a minute, I've been working this hard to change the temperature in my house all these years. Nobody taught me how to use my thermostat. Well, welcome to thermostat school. So now get this picture in your mind. Now you realize, wait a minute, all I have to do is control my thermostat, and my thermostat will automatically take care of the temperature. My thermostat will automatically regulate my behavior. My thermostat will automatically do that for me. And so you say, all right, shoot, I'm setting my thermostat for $10,000 a month, my financial thermostat. Now, my old financial thermostat is $5,000 a month. So you wake up this morning, you say, all right, let me write out my affirmations. I am a $10,000 per month earner. I deserve $10,000 per month. I'm so happy and grateful now that I earn $10,000 a month. I got a plan for $10,000 per month. I know how many presentations my organization must do to produce $10,000 per month to donors if it's for my nonprofit, or to contributors, or what my staff must do, or what my team must produce. And I've got a clear plan mapped out on how to achieve $10,000 per month. I'm working towards it. I have time blocks on my calendar for $10,000 per month. I'm surrounding myself with $10,000 per month people today. These are all declarations I'm saying out loud to set my thermostat for today, to remind myself that my thermostat is $10,000 per month today. I'm visualizing my $10,000 per month lifestyle. I've already written out my $10,000 per month budget. I can see it on my wall. I can see exactly where the money's being allocated. 10% is going here, 20% is going there, 30%, I see it all. It's planned out. It's my new reality. I've got accountability partners for $10,000 per month. I've got mentors and coaches that help reinforce that $10,000 per month. Those were just my declarations. I'm charged up. My thermostat is set, right? And then an hour from now, I start moving in that direction. I start working my $10,000 per month plan. And then I end up having a conversation with my family members, and this happens and this happens. And by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I've forgotten, I'm slipping back into my old $5,000 per month behaviors. Watch this. Somebody changed my thermostat back to $5,000 by noon. Who did that? Who changed my thermostat? You check the thermostat and you're like, how did it get back to 5,000? I had the temperature set for 70 degrees, and now the thermostat says 60 degrees. Who changed my thermostat? Guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here's what matters, that you check the thermostat regularly and change it back to 10,000. Oh, wow, it's 12 o'clock. My thermostat, I'm slipping back into $5,000 per month behaviors. Wait a minute, no. Let me look back at my declarations again. Let me visualize again. Who do I need to talk to? What must I do to reinforce that $10,000 per month thermostat? Are y'all catching this thing? Put a 7 in the chat if you're catching on. Our thermostats, the problem is our thermostats keep going back to 5,000 a month. You know why? We forgot we had a timer set on our thermostat, or maybe we didn't know that it was already programmed to go back to 5,000 a month until we tell the thermostat, no, we don't do that anymore. The new program is we stay at $10,000 a month unless I tell you otherwise.
Except that you left and that's in your kitchen.
So we have to continue to check our thermostat until, and guess what? Dr. Mack was pointing at herself saying, who changed the thermostat back? It's us. We're the ones that unconsciously changed the thermostat back. Or really, our old self-confidence, our old self-image changes the thermostat back. It's like, oh, I thought that that's what you wanted because that's what I'm accustomed to. So it's not a habit yet. So we have to develop the habit of resetting our thermostat for the new level until it becomes the new comfort zone. Until you've done it so many times, you've set it to 10,000 a month. Imagine that you got the type of thermostat that it's paying attention to your habit. And once it realizes, oh,
putting glasses in the
Mr. Pastor Glenn, you keep accidentally unmuting. Let me mute everybody.
glass.
So okay. So imagine you have the type of thermostat that picks up your pattern. So once it realizes, oh, you keep resetting it to $10,000 every single morning, it picks up the pattern and goes, oh, I guess I better leave it at $10,000 per month instead of setting it back to 5,000 every morning. In fact, some thermostats do that. At a certain timer, it goes to a certain temperature at a certain time of the day. So imagine your thermostat in your own subconscious mind is resetting to whatever your old default temperature was. And now, but once it sees that you keep setting it to $10,000 every morning, it stops going, it changes it to, oh, this must be the new default setting. Woo! I don't know who that was for. Put me in the chat if that was for you today. And that we used a dollar amount for the thermostat, but that also applies to your level in your business. You got to start doing the same thing. If there's a level in your business called executive director, for example, and that's the new thermostat you're setting it for, you got to make sure whatever those old levels were that you were accustomed to, you got to set your thermostat for executive director over and over again until your thermostat picks up, oh, this is the new default setting. This is the new minimum. If it's platinum executive director in your business, or maybe a CEO in your company, or maybe a COO in corporate America, or maybe watch this, maybe you're in franchising and you are accustomed to having 2 franchises, but you want to have 10 consistent productive franchises, that's a different thermostat. Seeing yourself overseeing 10 franchises versus 2 franchises, different thermostat. Now, to Ms. Kramer's question earlier, why do we sabotage? What is happening? Oftentimes when we're experiencing what people call sabotage, what's happening is your thermostat is saying you're performing way higher than what your default setting is set for. I need to shut you down. The temperature is supposed to be 5,000 and you're producing at $10,000 a month levels. That's too hot. I need to cool you down back to 5,000. So I'm going to send you signals all throughout your body. You need to take a break. Aren't you tired? You need to rest. You're doing way too much. You're burning yourself out because we're only set for 5,000 and you're trying to produce at 10,000. You're trying to produce at executive levels, but you're only set for performance club levels. You're trying to produce it. You're trying to produce 1,000 more in sales, and you're only set for $100 in sales. So I'm going to make you feel tired. I'm going to send signals to your body to relax. I'm going to cause you to think about taking a vacation, taking a break. Oh, call your cousin. You know what? Scroll through social media for a little bit. You know what? Don't you need to clean the house? Remember you said you wanted, I'm going to throw all these things at you to get you to chill out because I'm set for 5,000 and my job is to keep you at $5,000 performance. So when you find yourself experiencing self-sabotage, or you find yourself feeling stuck, or you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, or like, man, I need to take a break, that's a signal to check your thermostat. Check your thermostat because it's slipped back to the old default setting, and it's time to switch it back to the new default setting. That's our session for today, everybody. Let's go out there and check those thermostats. Change the thermostats with your list of declarations and affirmations in present tense. Visualize it, emotionalize it, feel gratitude. Move your body when you say your affirmation. I am the born CEO of Farbell Incorporated. I do earn over $100,000 per month. I do lead a Diamond Executive Director organization. I am loving the fact that I'm producing generational wealth. I love the fact that I'm inspiring millions of people worldwide. I'm resetting my thermostat by my affirmations, my declarations, my visualization, my emotionalization, and physically moving my body to match. That's one layer. I'm getting myself around those kind of environments. Where do those type of people live? What kind of seminars do those people attend? What kind of accountability partners? Who are the friends that are on that level already, right? What do they read? What are they listening to? The people on that level. That's what I listen to. I am those people now. And I have to constantly reset my thermostat, not only every day, but multiple times throughout the day to reinforce and reset my default setting. Let's go reset it. I love you all. Have a powerful, prosperous, productive, and fruitful day. We'll catch you next time.
Love you, family.
Love you all. God bless.
Thanks, Coach.